Hello YouTube, and in this video we're going to be showing you the new armor trims as well as the new copper golems. We'll also do a quick review of the bundle as this pertains to the new changes in the Minecraft 1.21. So right now we're in the creative world where we have our armor trims. These are some of the armor trims from the past. It shows me where to find them and the materials needed to duplicate them. Towards the end, we got the two new trims. We got the flow as well as the bolt trim. And that's what they look like over here. So these new trims that can be found in the trial chambers, and that shows the relative percentage of finding them. Down below here we got the basic color scheme. This is the netherite armor with the different colors. They had 10 of them beforehand. Now they've added a new color with the resin brick. That can be found from the pale gardens or the pale forests. So down here they got a new copper armor as part of the copper age. That makes it the sixth one that you can craft here. And then if we take a look at that color scheme above, we get to take a look at how this guy looks with some of the more stronger armor trim hues. So don't really care for this one with the red and orange. That one's copper on copper. Looks a little interesting. I do like the darker colors, the green, turquoise, blue, and purple. Those look pretty good. And then towards the right, we got the neutral colors, which doesn't look too bad. So down here, we got a mixture of different color schemes using the oak shelving. Shows you how we can mix and match some of these different items and what it would look like on these different trends. This is the one that we're using right now, which has the different trims. But yeah, you could always use this to mix and match your different color schemes and your different trims, materials, and precious resources. So in this section of the video, we're going to be showing you the bundle and how to use this guy. It does save you a little bit of space in your inventory. The way that it works is that you can left click on the items to pick it up, and then you can right click on them to deposit them into your inventory. I can use this to pick up certain items in the game like the beds, and then you can realize from the red bar that it is completely full. So the way that this works is that it picks up the components pretty well, but there are some items where this bag is relatively useless. So I would say that if you had a ender chest full of color-coded shulker boxes, this one would feel like a downgrade. But we can use this to create certain items in the game. You got the journals that you can create, as well as the spy glasses. These are good for explorations. You got the brushes that you can use to excavate from those suspicious blocks. And then you got the saturated foods that can quickly fill up your hunger. So if you combine those items all together, along with the bundle bag, you get what we call the combination bag. And the way that that works is that if you empty this guy out here, you get 15 inventory spaces. That's all added up into one. So I think this is pretty good if you're like in a multiplayer server where the admins can give you these cheap items to make it easier to explore. That's the component list of how many items you can make from this guy here. Okay, some other items that you can make, which we think is not as important, are these items here in the chest. But otherwise, bundle is a cheap inventory option that does help you out a little bit. And now we're on the final section of the video here, where we show you the copper golems and how we can use them to organize our inventory. So to create this guy, we use a wax block of copper, as well as a carved pumpkin to create both the chest and the copper golem. What these guys basically do is that they move items from the copper chest up to 10 of these surrounding regular chests. And they do that by using pulling up a stack of them, a stack of 16, to move the items. So if we were to look into a more compact design here, we can see that we have at least 10 of these large chests surrounding this area in the middle, and then we would put the copper chest over here so that they can organize this space here. Towards the end, we got a sticky piston in case we need to reset the copper golems. But towards these guys, we got a chest full of inventory to organize this guy here. Alright, let's take a look. Some of the items would be using in the designs. And then what we do is that we surround this full of glass. You can build this up here to drop the copper golems down below, but the glass will allow you to open up the chests without any problems. So I'm going to put in at least 5 to 6 of them, and then this design is much faster because they don't have to move, and they can quickly pick them up and put them into these surrounding chests. Okay, very good. So I'm gonna break this up here. If you wanted to reset it, push the copper golems back in and quickly put in a new chest. Okay, very good. Over here we got a larger design. Yeah, put this down here. You're gonna find out that these guys have a very large range when it comes to detecting copper chests. So now that they can see it, they're gonna all pile over here to pick up the items and put them into the chests down below. This design is different because at the very end, this guy has no items stacked inside of it. Instead, we have a minecart with hopper that can quickly drop items into the barrel down below. So, with that here, this design has a bunch of barrels with levers on them so that we can put in a power block to prevent all these items from going down below until we are ready. Once they're done organizing all that stuff, we can push the items down below and then grab them for later use. If you do this design here, you just have to remember once the copper golems are done with their inventorizing, then you'd get rid of the power blocks on them, and then once you're done, put the power lock back on and put at least one item into this here so that they can be organized. Alright, I'm going to break this up here. Now this design over here has a bunch of impulse SV filters along with the YouTuber Eichborg design. It's a very good YouTuber. There's any of the redstone contraptions that we didn't explain that well, or if you want to get another explanation, basically this guy has a bunch of filters that can measure the items inside of this guy here, and then put in just the right amount to keep, and then push the items you want down below. Let me show you this guy over here. This is the SV filter. Basically, it works with the hopper line going from left to right, and then you got a hopper line that goes down below here. The way that this is positioned here is that it will look into the rules going down before it goes across. So to reconstruct this, let me show you that. These are the items that you would use. Start with the base, and then on top of that you got the redstone dust, and then over here you got the comparator facing this way. The redstone repeater over here is at 2 sticks, and then this is the power break that we use for this design. And then you want these guys to be facing, there you go, facing into the comparator like so. The way that this works is that on this guy here you got a filter. We're going to be using the grass blocks, and then if you were to get the another item to go through, you put in a relatively large stack on the one to the left, and then you put in one items to the right, and then it will drop down to this item stack here. So if you put in grass blocks, instead of going to the left side, it's going to go down here into the barrels. But if you're using other items, it would just ignore that. Okay, and that's how this filter design works. It's a very popular design here, as you can use it to make it compact. Right now we have 10 of these guys, and then we can use this to be making different items. So right now we got 16 wool, we got wood logs, and then if we just copy them over here, I'm going to show you what this filter design looks like. Counterweights for chests looks a little bit different. Full stack, more than a half stack, and then you got a lighter counterweight up above. You got 5 empty slots, so I use 5 of them in case we have more than one copper golem. So you don't use too many on this design here, and then if you use only one copper golem, you probably need at least 2 slots. So let's activate this here by using a chest. And then the copper golems will react. They will realize that this is the only copper chest within about, I think, 60 blocks. So then they're going to all come over here. Basically we use these trapdoors to get them trapped. So this is what it looks like from above, is that when they put the stack of 16 here, it quickly gets filtered down below. Then it gets pushed into these guys here. It's a little bit slow. Need to put in some of the wool in. So, whenever you right click on these guys, you're taking the items away. I'm trying to click on the chest without. Here we go. Here's a good view. Okay, so this is what the wool looks like when it goes down below. Second item, that's the wooden blocks. Going down here, the light counter rate, as we explained beforehand, the items that you want to filter into this, and then the heavy counter rate towards the lower right. Okay, very good. So that should be it for the video. We went through a lot of different concepts and designs. We went through some of the new additions to the armor trims, as well as a quick review of the bundle, and then the latest item sorters that we have in the game using the copper golem. But that should be it for the video. We are a small YouTube channel. We do appreciate any likes that you give us, and thank you for watching, guys, and enjoy your day.